Hey everybody, it's Anna. Time for the Thursday card in this week's tarot story. Today we have the Fool reversed. So the Fool is the 0 card in the Major Arcana, which I think is significant because I think of the Major Arcana as sort of being laid out as the spiritual journey with one life lesson after another. But the Fool doesn't show up in that sequence because it is the energy we carry with us the entire journey. So the Fool, if we turn it upright, we see is actually what I consider wild child genius energy within ourselves. It's the part of ourselves that is not civilized, doesn't follow rules, doesn't acknowledge authority. It's just following its own instincts and moving forward in playful, optimistic, magic energy. So this guy is so convinced in his own magical abilities that he's about to walk off a cliff, right? So this card connects to childlike faith. It evokes magic because it expects magic. It simply trusts the universe to love it and protect it, so it doesn't even watch where it's going, doesn't make any plans, has no adult responsibility whatsoever. So when this card is reversed, as it is today, it suggests to me that we're having a hard time either connecting with this Fool energy or entrusting it. And that actually makes sense to me because of yesterday's card, which was the 3 of Swords reversed. And we talked about yesterday how the 3 of Swords reversed is that moment when when something unexpected happens. The mind had a plan, something destroyed that plan, ruined the plan, thwarted the plan, and the mind is feeling upset and resistant. The mind thinks something went wrong, and it's sitting there brooding over what went wrong, right? And maybe it blames the universe, it blames other people, it blames itself. Someone messed up somewhere because my plan did not come to fruition. So the challenge of the 3 of Swords is getting the mind to realize that it's good that its plans did not work out because the mind is not able to conceive of all the adventures the soul and the universe are conspiring to put together for us. And so when the mind realizes that there is another powerful, mysterious genius at work, the mind learns to hold its plan, either not make plans at all or to hold plans very lightly because it realizes the adventure that might break into those plans is a really good and powerful thing. But the 3 of Swords came reversed, and that suggested the mind's having a hard time agreeing to this concept that there's a deeper knowledge and wisdom running things. And so that means the mind is likely judging that something went wrong. And it could be judging that we made a mistake. So if the mind has told the story that we messed up, we made a mistake, we didn't look ahead, we acted foolishly, then the mind's going to say, hey, we shouldn't listen to this Fool energy anymore. Obviously, it doesn't know what it's doing. And that would be a reason the mind would shut down the Fool, and the Fool would be reversed here. So the challenge here is at the same as it was yesterday to realize what the mind thinks went wrong, how is it judging us, and either getting the mind to recognize that this was a good thing, that things didn't work out the way it planned, or to figure out why is the mind so determined to shut down the Fool energy. If the mind is stuck on this resistant point, it could be that it's remembering something from our past where things went wrong. Maybe we got hurt, we hit a challenging spot, something, we got our heart broken, something happened like that. And the mind's saying, yeah, that Fool, that brought us to that place. We cannot trust this Fool. We do not want to get hurt again. So if there's active pain in a memory or in an anchor point, the mind actually is stuck for real. It's actually telling us we have to heal that anchor point before we move forward. So if you discover that you cannot access your wild child, you can't access your Fool, or you cannot trust it, you really get stuck in trusting it, ask what you're scared of. What is the judgment about yourself, about the Fool that tells you it's not trustworthy? Figure out what happened. Something happened, and there's a part of you that's still caught in this moment of trauma. Figure out what it is and bring it into the soul's healing love. If you can do that on your own, you do it on your own. If you need help, you find someone like a Reiki healer or someone like me to help you walk through it. But basically, this is a very simple problem. People think this is a very difficult problem, but it's not. The mind is just showing where we've got unprocessed trauma, helping us find it. Once you relieve it, everything kind of moves forward in a much easier path. So that's today's card. See you tomorrow for our next one. Bye.